Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another epic journey through history. We're about to dive into a story that's as wild as it is inspiring, the Haitian Revolution. This isn't just any old tale. It's a saga of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable human spirit. Imagine a small island colony saying nah fam to one of the biggest empires in the world. Picture it, a tiny dot on the map standing up to a colossal force. That's Haiti in a nutshell. A place where the impossible became possible, where the oppressed found their voice and their strength. They took on France, they took on slavery, and they won. Against all odds, they emerged victorious, rewriting the rules of power and freedom. They showed the world what happens when people who are told to stay down decide to rise up. It was a powerful message that echoed far beyond the shores of Haiti. Now we're talking about the late 1700s. A time when slavery was the norm for European powers. It was a dark era, where human lives were traded and exploited without mercy. Haiti, known then as Saint-Domingue, was France's prized possession. It was the jewel in their colonial crown, a land of immense wealth and brutal exploitation. It was a sugar-producing machine, and the fuel, the blood, sweat and tears of enslaved Africans. Their labor made the colony rich, but at an unimaginable human cost. But the thing about oppression, it breeds resistance. The more you push people down, the stronger their desire to rise becomes. And in Haiti, that resistance was about to explode. The spark of rebellion was lit, and there was no turning back. This was the beginning of a fight for freedom that would change the world forever. Okay, picture this. Haiti was crawling with sugar plantations. We're talking backbreaking labor under a brutal sun, all for the benefit of French plantation owners. The enslaved Africans had zero rights, treated worse than animals. The French were making bank, but at what cost? Life expectancy on these plantations was tragically short. But the human spirit, that's way harder to break. You see, even under the boot of oppression, the enslaved Africans held on to their culture, their traditions, their hope. And it was in these shared spaces, these hushed whispers of freedom, that the seeds of revolution were sown. Enter Toussaint Louverture. Born into slavery, Toussaint was a self-taught man, a military genius and a natural leader. He understood strategy, he understood the terrain, but most importantly, he understood the burning desire for freedom that existed in every enslaved person's heart. Toussaint rose through the ranks, uniting the different factions of rebels fighting for liberation. He was like, yo, we gotta stop fighting each other and focus on the real enemy. Under his leadership, the Haitian Revolution transformed from scattered uprisings into a disciplined force to be reckoned with. Section 4. The Fire Spreads, From Rebellion to Revolution, August 1791. Remember that date. It marks the beginning of a monumental shift, a turning point in history that would forever change the fate of a colony and its people. The night the revolution kicked into high gear. Under the cover of darkness, a sense of urgency and determination filled the air. It began with a ceremony, a gathering of enslaved Africans invoking their ancestral spirits for strength. This was no ordinary meeting, it was a sacred ritual, a call to their roots and a plea for divine intervention. What started as a spiritual gathering became a battle cry. The energy from the ceremony transformed into a powerful force, uniting the people in a common cause. The rebellion spread like wildfire through the northern plains of Saint-Domingue. Villages and towns were engulfed in the flames of resistance, signaling the start of a widespread uprising. Plantations burned, masters trembled, and the French realized they had a serious problem on their hands. The colonial order was being dismantled piece by piece. The enslaved, fueled by righteous anger and the dream of freedom, fought with everything they had. Their makeshift weapons and sheer willpower became symbols of their unyielding spirit. It was a fight for their right to exist, to be human. Every battle, every skirmish was a step towards reclaiming their dignity and humanity. The revolution was not just a fight for freedom, it was a fight for identity, for the right to be recognized as equals in a world that had long denied them that basic right. Section 5. Fighting for every inch of freedom. This wasn't just a fight against France, it was a fight against the whole idea of slavery. The rebels faced down French troops, Spanish forces trying to get in on the action, and even British soldiers hoping to crush the rebellion. Talk about an underdog story. But the Haitians were relentless. They fought in the mountains, they fought on the plains. They used their knowledge of the land to outmaneuver their enemies. They faced betrayal, they faced setbacks, but they never gave up. Their courage was unbreakable, their spirit unyielding. Section 6. Haiti's Gift to the World. After years of struggle, after countless acts of bravery, Haiti did the unthinkable. They won their independence in 1804. They became the first nation in the Americas to permanently abolish slavery, a beacon of hope for oppressed people worldwide. Think about that. A nation founded by formerly enslaved people, standing tall and proud. It sent shockwaves through the Americas and beyond. The Haitian Revolution wasn't just a victory for Haiti. It was a victory for freedom, a testament to the power of human resilience. Section 7. Echoes of Freedom. This chapter delves into the profound and far-reaching impact of the Haitian Revolution, a pivotal event that not only reshaped the island nation, but also sent shockwaves across the globe. The Haitian Revolution's impact was massive. It was the first successful slave revolt in history, leading to the establishment of Haiti as the first Black Republic and the second independent nation in the Americas, after the United States. It terrified slaveholders across the Americas who suddenly saw the very real possibility of their own plantations in flames. The fear of a similar uprising spread like wildfire, causing a ripple effect of anxiety and paranoia among the ruling classes. They could no longer ignore the cries for freedom and justice. The revolution showed that the oppressed could indeed rise up and overthrow their oppressors, igniting a spark of hope and rebellion in the hearts of many. It also inspired countless others to rise up, to fight for their own liberation. The Haitian Revolution became a symbol of resistance and empowerment for enslaved and oppressed people everywhere, to fight for their own liberation. The echoes of this monumental event reverberated through time, influencing liberation movements across the globe. From Latin America to the Caribbean, the spirit of the Haitian Revolution inspired leaders and revolutionaries. Figures like Simon Bolivar drew inspiration from Haiti's success in their own struggles for independence. The echoes of Haiti's victory resonated. The waves of change crashed upon the shores of many nations, altering the course of history. But the story of Haiti, like many stories of triumph over adversity, is bittersweet. Leaders like Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines played crucial roles, but their victories came at great personal and national costs. Like many stories of triumph over adversity, is bittersweet. The new nation faced immense challenges: debt, political instability, and the constant threat of foreign intervention. The new nation faced immense challenges: debt, political instability, and constant threats from colonial powers. The fledgling republic had to navigate a world that was largely hostile to its very existence, and constant threats from colonial powers. European nations and the United States imposed economic sanctions and diplomatic isolation, hoping to stifle the revolutionary spirit that Haiti represented. But even in the face of these obstacles, the Haitian people remained resilient. Their determination and unity were their greatest strengths, allowing them to persevere through the toughest of times. The spirit of the Haitian Revolution, that unwavering spirit of freedom, never died. It continued to inspire future generations to fight for their rights and dignity. That unwavering spirit of freedom never died. It lives on in the hearts of those who continue to struggle for justice and equality. It's a story that deserves to be told, a story that reminds us of the power of collective action and the enduring human spirit, a story that reminds us that even the most powerful empires can be brought down by the collective will of a people determined to be free. Stay woke, everybody. The legacy of the Haitian Revolution is a testament to the unyielding quest for freedom and justice.